year, I've been talking about the opposites. There's a little man I'm sure you all know. If you know anything about wrestling at all, it's Jim Londos. The wrestler of yesteryear and the wrestler of today. And the opposite prize this time, Primo Carnera, once the heavyweight boxing champion of the world. Primo really towers over Jim Londos, so he may have a very definite point proved in this match, that size makes no difference. It's leverage that counts. And anybody that knows Jim Londos knows that he is a real authority on leverage.
At this time, presenting, ladies and gentlemen, one of the greatest wrestlers ever to enter a ring, your old favorite, Ed Strangler Lewis. Ed, you look good. 2 out of 3 falls, 60-minute time limit. From Greece and known as the Golden Greek, weighing 202 pounds, wearing blue trunks, Jim Londos. Presenting a former world's heavyweight champion from Sequals, Italy, weigh 263 pounds, wearing green trunks, Primo Carnera. And as your referee this evening, a former heavyweight boxing champion of the world, Max Baer.
All right, now you fellas know the rules and regulations. I don't want to have to break you up and pull you apart. I tell you to break clean. It's all 4 fingers, no 1 fingers, no choking, no hair pulling, no kicking, no gouging. 10 seconds outside the ring here on the mat. 20 on the floor, am I correct? On the ropes, I'll give you a 4 count. If I tell you to break, if you don't break, I have to disqualify at the 4 count, right, sir? You fellas understand? You both wrestled for a long time.
No elbow hitting.
No elbow, no knee, or no heel, and the man's got a elbow or an arm on the floor. Stomping it, that's permissible, right, sir? No gouging, right. All right, fine. Shake hands and come out and find when the bell rings.
So settle ye back, and here we go. An interesting little highlight here. In this ring, you have 3 men. In this ring, you have 3 champions. Max Baer, a former champion, Jim Londos, former wrestling champion, and Primo Carnera, a former boxing heavyweight champion of the world. Notice your difference in size. Automatically you say, how can Londos handle a man as big as Carnera? Remember, size makes no difference. Londos, the young boy, credits himself with a lot of power. Said that he got all that power from drinking raw olive oil all through his youth. The boy brought up on a farm in Greece. Decided the farm life was not for him. Left his homeland. Joined a vaudeville act as a strong man. From there, went into wrestling. When he got to America, he'd heard of Jack London, respected Jack London. He said, that's a good name, I'll take it. But London doesn't sound Greek, so he changed the N to an S, and so Jim Londos. There's a rear chancery by Carnera. There's an exhibition of leverage now by Londos. You notice Carnera couldn't use that hip roll on him. I don't have to tell you which one is Carnera and which is Londos. Again, that rear chancery by Primo Carnera. Watch the way Maxie Baer inches away when those boys try to pin him against the rope. He did it. Turned his back to Maxie Barrett and put that little thumb in the eye. Thumb fun. Again. Because that would drive a crowd wild. A big, tall, powerful guy like Primo. Little Jim Londos, and then he has to use foul tactics. You may not believe it, but he finds it mighty tough to get Jim Londos off his feet. Notice where Jim puts those feet far apart. There's a counter move. Chin lock, but it didn't work. Maxie telling him, make sure he doesn't use those thumbs, and don't use the fist. And Carnera says, I'm using the open hand. And actually, using the open hand is all right. If he were using the open hand. Watch him. Does that look open to you? The eye may open up, but not the hand. Londos limbers up. Carnera getting upset. Is what do you want to do? Run a race or do you want to wrestle? Again, rear chancery by Primo Carnera. There again is that exhibition of leverage, and Londos doesn't go over, and Londos doesn't go down. Instead, Carnera goes down. No. Flying mare by Little Jim. Can he do it? Not very likely. Carnera with a body scissor on Jim Londos. And a beautiful Boston crab. I've seen many a man say uncle on this and give up. Will Carnera give up on it? Yes, he does. The mighty might conquers the giant. Well, Carnera will get time to limber up now. That's a very, very painful hold. I've seen that hold with a half Boston crab, and they've said uncle. Here, Jim Londos had the full.
The time was 39 minutes, 38 and 5/10 seconds. The hold, a double leg backbreaker. The winner of the first fall, Jim Londos.
And so here's the second fall now. When you get to the knuckle, honey, stop. So Londos having taken the first fall, here we are in the second now. It's the best 2 out of 3. And here on the left, Londos way down below him. Maxie Bear circling around. Front chancery now by Carnera. Chancery and headlock, incidentally. It's exactly the same thing. Just a fancy name for it. And once it broke it up. Leg scissor again by Carnera. They had the elbow smash from up above. Body scissor. Carnera is still in command. If we ran a little quiz at this point, would you remember who discovered the body scissor? Would you? Well, if you said Joe Stetcher, you're right. Carnera exerts the pressure. And the hold is broken. And a reprimand for Maxie Baer. But Maxie's telling him, no fists. So Carnera says, I use the heel of my hand. Made Londos give up nonetheless. So now the score has been evened up. Carnera took the second hold. Actually, Maxie Baer accepted the fact that Jim Londos gave up and gave the reprimand to Primo Carnera anyhow for this particular fall. He said, doesn't want to have trouble with him. Use that open hand. So it's evened away now. Carnera with one. Londos took the first. That sends that crowd absolutely wild. For little Jim Londos to keep Carnera down that way with just a leg lock. Into a Japanese leg lock now. Londos used that quite a bit. The height of his career, too. Jim says, keep your mouth shut. In the audience, a fan. He's going to leg it right after this is over. This is the most important one of the three falls now. The man who takes it, he'll be the victor. And away he goes, Londos. Almost went off that apron.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Londos just got back in there in the nick of time. You know, he could be counted out if he stayed out there. Or if a man deliberately is inactive in the ring, the referee can start to count and count him out. Full Nelson by Primo Carnera. And look at the way Jim Londos ties himself up in a little ball and won't give Primo Carnera a chance to grab him. Carnera with that scissor hold again. Now remember, Jim Londos, in that first fall, turned Carnera around in a position like this and got that full Boston Crab on him, or the double leg backbreaker, whichever you want to call it. He may be able to do it again. Will he do it again? Let's watch and see. History may repeat itself here.
2 minutes to go.
He couldn't quite get him around. What I'd like to see at this point is a giant swing by little Jim Londos. Swinging the giant around by those ankles. He got him around. But not for long. This is a mighty tense moment here because this could be it. But nope, Jim gives up. Jim Londos on the right. Former wrestling champion. Primo Carnera on the left. Crowd shouting, why don't you pick on somebody your own size? Well, maybe Jim will whittle Carnera down to his size.
1 minute to go.
Not much time left in this third fall. Again, he tries that hip roll, but Jim won't go over. Front chancery, back body drop. Londos works his way out.
30 seconds.
Time growing shorter and shorter now. If this goes to a draw, the match will be a draw. Or if it goes to the end of the time limit, there'll be a decision on this fall. And there's the bell.